Hello everyone, my name is Thiago Gomes Verissimo. I am a PhD student here. My advisor is Professor Paulo Meirelles. My co-advisor is Professor Evo Terhar. The title of my presentation is Learning Analytics Dashboard on Moodle. Approach for the students in a control perspective. This is my third piece. Okay, a general idea about my project. We are studying scientifically the construction of learning analytics dashboards and the related to software engineering issues in this dashboard. We will use Moodle as a main platform, and we know that Moodle has data about learning process, mainly behavioral data. And the first issue related to software engineering here is we have to deal with the task of to merge data from a lot of external sources into Moodle if you want to for example run some predictive models. So my project is in the area of learning analytics fields. So some advances since my last pitch. I completed all the credits. In last year, I was by monitor assistant in introduction to programming course. I had extensively abstracted accepted and published in Frontiers in Education conference. This week I present my work in the Learning Analytics in Practice conference. And my last achievement, I performed a tertiary literature review that I will show for you in a minute. So this is my timeline. We are here this week. Until the end of the year, I have the qualification to finish. So I have some research questions here. This is temporary yet, but I will read for you. The first one is, what kind of external data can be usefully and safely integrated with the Moodle behavioral data? And the second, how this enriched data can be used as feature for statistical and machine learning models respecting privacy and student autonomy. So this is our first general question, and these questions came from this scenario. The traditional approach used to build dashboards, actually we are confirming this by a systematic literature review, but the traditional approach in dashboards is students can't choose anything about the predictive models, even if this model uses their data. So our proposal is to invert this process and put the students in control, in a control perspective. I mean, students in our dashboard can choose what features will be used to build a model, for example, what prediction it's calculated, and the students can even choose if the teacher or the manager could see these results of the prediction. So this approach arises some software engineering issues for us. The first one is inside the Moodle environment, everything in the analytics API is designed for teachers and manager. Students is not considered. So to create a resource for like that, we have to write code to resolve this problem. Another issue is that if we are giving to students the power to rebuild, to choose the features, this model needs to be rebuilt every time. So this is a computer problem to us for resolve yet. So think about that. We took a step back and performed some studies related to another studies in this field. So firstly, we perform a tertiary literature review to trying to identify if it exists some gap in the existing systematic review. So we identified that the first systematic review in Learning Analytics Dashboard was in 2014, and I chose here 6 databases to get articles, and from these 189 articles, I selected 15. I grouped these 15 in 4 groups based on what kind of aspects the literature review is looking for. So the first group with 6 articles, the systematic review didn't see any special characteristics of the article. The second one only was systematic review that pay attention to educational theory, education foundations. The third one, two systematic review was trying to identify articles that create some way to evaluate the dashboards. And the one systematic review performed a systematic review trying to identify learning analytics dashboards that use machine learning models. So none of the article selects in your tertiary review focus on dashboards inside the Moodle environment. And remember, Moodle is the main platform in learning management system used around the world. And more broadly, none of this systematic review consider the aspects of the dashboard was implemented as open source code or not. So from this tertiary literature review, we now have the foundations to perform a systematic review. And in your systematic review, we will look for these 2 characteristics. First one, if the systematic, we will looking for articles related to Moodle, the dashboards inside Moodle, and if this dashboard was or not implemented as open source code. So, ongoing in future work plan. I have until November to submit my qualification, and my idea is up to there to have the results of this systematic literature review focusing these aspects on Moodle, on articles that use machine learning in dashboards inside Moodle environments. I will look for dashboards with code availability, and I will consider some dashboards that consider students as a decision maker in the creation of the models. So I think that's it. Thank you.